Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Mocha Homestead. Today we are going to uppot these seedlings that I have. I have some cabbage, some kale, some Brussels sprouts, collards, broccoli, pak choy, Swiss chard, some, I thought I had some, maybe I don't. But I thought I had some cauliflower. But we'll look through and see. But I am going to uppot these. They are starting to look a little worn for the wear because they've been in these pots too long. And so I need to uppot them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out and put them in either a 2-inch pot or put them in, I believe this is a 4-inch pot or a 3. I don't know. I got these from, it says 1 pint, but this one is not as big as the other ones. I got these when I buy flowers, annual flowers. If I pick up a couple of annual flowers, maybe on clearance or something, I usually get the tray that comes with it with all of these and I reuse the pots. So that's what we're going to use. So let me get started. We are going to start with pak choy and early Dutch cabbage. And if you can see, these are ready to go. So we're going to put our cabbage and our brassicas in these big pots. And I may have to get a little more dirt for these pots, because I did not fill them all the way to the top because I knew that I was going to have to separate those and some of the soil is going to come with these plants. But I have a bucket down here with my starting soil, which basically all I use is peat moss and a little bit of worm compost. I mix those two together. I know some people do perlite and all of those other things, but I didn't have that on hand and it was time to start seeds. So that's kind of where we're going. So this is our early Dutch cabbage that we're starting with. These trays, these containers that I got are from Bootstrap Farmer. And I absolutely love them because they are sturdy. I actually have plans to buy some more of the bigger pots and the trays with the holes in the bottom, so that when I take these outside, if it rains, they don't have water in the 10-20 trays. So let's see how we're going to separate these. And these are not quite dry because I watered them yesterday, but they're not sopping wet, if that makes any sense. So all I'm going to do is take these apart just slightly, being very careful with the roots. And I'm going to make a hole down in here. And I'm going to pop this one in. And there you have it. And the reason why I'm doing this into the bigger pots is because these cabbage and things get bigger. And we have a little while before I plant out. So I don't want to have to uppot these again. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Make a hole. Pop these in. And I will water everything at the end. Because I said so. Okay, so for my pak choy, I am going to actually put that in a smaller container, in my smaller 2-inch containers. All right, you guys, so I am done up potting these seedlings. So let me show you what some of them look like. I already took the cabbage outside. I bought this inexpensive greenhouse from Aldi that I put that I'm gonna put the plants in as they are getting bigger. So let me show you what I got. Here are all of the broccoli, collards, kale, actually broccoli and kale it looks like, and pak choi and Swiss chard is all here. And then here I have all of my collards in this one. I have already put water in the bottom, and it is wicking it up into the bottom where the roots are. So let's go outside and let me show you what I meant about that green. So this is the setup that I was mentioning. It does look to be leaning a little bit, but it's leaning toward the deck, so I'm fine with that. But I have some lemongrass out here at the bottom that I have drying. It may not stay there. I may take it in once I have some more seedlings that are ready to come out. But I have these seedlings on here. I will have to be mindful that I will need to water this daily because it will be out here in the weather, and so it will dry out faster. But I think this is going to work because I don't like to harden off. This does not get a lot of heat on this side because it's being blocked firstly by my barbecue grill that's on the deck, and by the house, because once the sun goes to the side of the house, then it doesn't get a whole lot, if you can tell, to that side. Like you see the part of the garden bed where the lemongrass is, which is why I told you in my previous video that that lemongrass is not growing as fast as the other one that gets full sun. So hopefully this will work. If it does, I plan on getting some more next year once Aldi puts these back out. I only got one because I wanted to see how it would work, and I didn't try it out in enough time to get another one before they sold out. So we are going to see how well it does and go from there. Thank you guys for watching and staying along with me as I up-potted those seeds. I appreciate your patience with me and following along on this journey. If you have not, please like, share, or subscribe. I am on Instagram as well. I'm trying to post more on Instagram. I post videos every Thursday here on YouTube. So until next time, bye.